All right, man. Here we go. Showtime Sports Media. Um, the Lakers and Nuggets conference finals prediction video right here. So I got the Lakers in 6 games. I just think, I think they'll split the first. I think they'll split the first two in Denver. I think they'll split the first two in Denver. You could possibly get AD with a monster game. I think you'll get Jokic with a monster game. Whichever game it's going to be, then we'll see. But I think you'll get both big men with a monster game. LeBron may have a monster game, but I think LeBron might do what he did against Golden State and really have his breakout game. His breakout game when he smelled blood and he just like, yeah, we going back to the finals, bro. We closing it out. We doing this. Like he did against Denver in 2020. I think matchup-wise, AD and LeBron may take turns on Jokic. To a degree, but I think primarily like 95 to 98-ish% of the time, they'll have AD on him. And then maybe like the other 1 or 2%, they may have like, they may have Vandy on him. They may have Jared Vanderbilt on him if he's not on Jamal Murray or Bruce Brown. And then they might have LeBron on him just for like the physicality. Because like, obviously LeBron 38 years old and he can't really guard Jokic like one-on-one, like even on his best day at this point, I don't think. But I think just like I said, body type wise and how big and strong and like swole LeBron is compared to Jokic, I think he might be able to like hold his ground and make him feel him a little bit. Like, yeah, you. First of all, you're not moving me. Second of all, you know, on offense, I'm stronger than you enough to where if I get in the paint, first of all, you ain't no shot blocker, so I'm gonna just be able to body you. I'm gonna get the contact and I'm getting to the line, if not getting the bucket as well, right? Even if they don't call it, right? Same thing with AD. Just bigger and stronger and a lot more agile than Jokic. And if AD is hitting his jump shot and he matching Jokic jump shot for jump shot, oh yeah, the Lakers win the series. Because on the inside, it's going to make a difference. And I just don't think Jokic on the inside can play with AD from either end. I don't. And like I said, we talking about a two-time MVP. We talk about a two-time MVP that finished top 3 in MVP voting again this year. And probably would have won the MVP had he stayed healthy. Because a lot of people talk about, oh, Joel Embiid deserved the MVP, which he did. And I thought he deserved the MVP last year compared to Nikola Jokic. Maybe not the first time, but the second time I thought he did, right? And he finally got it this year. And Jokic may have won the MVP again if he stayed healthy, because he basically was averaging triple-double before he got hurt, and then he sat out a bunch of games, and Denver was still winning a little bit. Same thing with Giannis. They were still winning a little bit. When Joel Embiid went out, Philly kind of sputtered, which, again, feeds that narrative that, oh, most valuable player to his team and all that, all that crap, right? But this is the type of guy we dealing with. So that's what you might have to do. You're going to have to throw bodies at Jokic. In terms of like Jamal Murray, he may have a primary matchup and a secondary matchup, but you don't really got to throw bodies at him. Unless of which, of course, he running around catching balls off of screens and stuff like that. But I think they might do what they did against Steph Curry and put Jared Vanderbilt on them. And then you might have to put Austin Reeves on KCP and just say, yo, stay where he at. Basically stay in the corner because KCP not gonna move. He gonna spat up and do what he do. But my thing is, who are they gonna put on Michael Porter Jr.? Do they put LeBron on Michael Porter Jr.? Do they say, okay, Bron, you just as big and tall as MPJ? Do you put LeBron on? Or do you say you put Vanderbilt on? You put Vanderbilt on Jamal, KCP. Have Reeves on what? Have Reeves on Murray. You put LeBron on maybe like a non-shooter like a Bruce Brown. And then you might have like a Dennis Schroeder or D'Angelo Russell, just play whoever they play. And then you, like I said, you switch it up. And you just throw bodies at, whoever the hot band is, or whoever the two main guys is, because you gonna have to throw bodies at Jokic. Jokic can't get guarded on one-on-one like he did against Phoenix and like he did against Minnesota. Even though they did try to tag team a little bit with Rudy Gobert and Cat, but it worked. It worked to a degree. It worked enough to slow him down a little bit, but ultimately it wasn't effective enough for them to win the series, just talent-wise. Because Michael Porter Jr. went off, and Jamal Murray went off, and you just seen this avalanche of just points flow and flow and flow and flow and flow. The same thing with the Phoenix series. Devin Booker did all he could to keep them in the game and to make sure that Phoenix had a fighting chance. But eventually you just saw that their defense wasn't as good. And in order to beat a team like Denver with a high-power offense, you need a stout defense. That means throwing bodies at guys like Jokic. That means coming off of screens and, get into the body of a guy like Jamal Murray on the catch, and on the drive if you drive to the basket. That means coming up on screens and hedging a little bit and getting back on Jokic if they run the pick and roll. That means getting the shooters, and rotating, rotating to shooters on time. It's going to take that. It is the same thing it took back in 2020 when we had a good defense under Frank Vogel. It's going to take a maximum effort. So I think Lakers is 6 because I just think that we'll split the first 2 games in Colorado. Then at home, I just don't think nobody beating us at home, bro. I just don't think nobody beating us at home. And if Denver do beat us at home, then fine. They talented enough to do it. But I just don't think anybody really got a real shot at beating us at home. And the 2 wins that I think Denver might get is at their building. Maybe I'm a little naive on that, but that's just my thing. So I think we split Colorado. I think the Lakers win the next couple at home. And then, like I said, Game 5 in Denver, they might win that one, and then we close it out at home like we did against Golden State. So, yeah, that's my prediction on that one. Let me know what y'all think, man.